Welcome to Sports Extra, and opening day for the Rockies is just 2 days away. And I'm going to give you one guess who the Rockies' opening day pitcher is, guys. One guess.
I know.
Carrot Top.
John
Gray.
John Gray?
How did you get it so quick? You guys are too sharp for me. But yeah, John Gray. Did you also know John is a ghost hunting enthusiast? He's an amateur ghost hunter. This is John right here checking out the haunted Pfister Hotel in Milwaukee. He's also investigated the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park. And there will be ghosts for John on Thursday night at Chase Field. Haunted by the happenings in last year's wildcard game, John was rocked in the loss to the D-backs. Going back there in 2 days, he said, look, he's ready for a fresh start and a new season.
That's exciting. It's a big game, good chance for redemption, and ready to get back at them.
You can't really wear this hat to the back too well, though. It doesn't.
It's a different effect.
Although some might say, hey, looks good on you, buddy.
Hey, you know what? Your pitching might improve with the hat that way.
Thank you, Lionel.
All right, these are things you will not find in Boulder this week. A red pen, a red jacket, not even red Cheez-Its! Because red means Nebraska. The Buffs and Huskers meet Saturday for the first time in 8 years. Rivalry reborn. Allison Mastrangelo spent the day with the Buffs in Boulder.
In Boulder, I'm Allison Mastrangelo, Denver 7.
Oh, sorry. No red Cheez-Its! Allison will be in Lincoln starting our coverage Thursday night. You can watch the game right here on Denver 7. Kickoff at 1:30.
I think we're all ready to step off the emotional roller coaster of the Broncos and maybe transition a little bit.
There's this thing called basketball, guys.
Right.
Have you heard of it? It's played with a round ball, and there's this team called the Nuggets in town. Yeah, coming off the downer of a Broncos season, we now look to our basketball team for some playoff pop. As we said, John Elway was courtside for the game, threw a football to the crowd. We got this GIF from NBA.com, sort of like the Bigfoot footage. That looks like a franchise quarterback, people. And as we look to the draft, does John hold these kid quarterbacks to a higher standard? Maybe like, hey, I played my rookie year and got through it. What about you? Sounds like he wants a young QB to be as tough as he was.
I mean, obviously it's not ideal, but I will say this, is I did it.
The Bud Light bot. Bottoms up with the beer, as you see coming, bottoms up. A special magnet cup there, and you can find it on the United East club level.
Huh. Can that robot play quarterback?
That's exactly what I was going to say. How's his arm?
It's got to be better than
like
what's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
Welcome back, and the Avs are back at Pepsi Center tonight against the Oilers. We'll have film at 10. Meanwhile, in St. Louis, we got a fight in practice. Teammates Zach Stanford and Robert Bortuzzo got into it. They already fired their coach there. They've lost 10 out of 14. A little beating among friends. Maybe that's exactly what they needed. That's how our newsroom meetings go when we're down in the ratings a little bit, and it helps. We're back up to #1 immediately after that. Right?
Watch out, everybody.
Welcome to Sports Extra. And breaking news tonight, Charlie Blackmon can dance. He can also bobble, as in bobblehead. You can get this Charlie Blackmon bobblehead right here, Sunday at Coors Field when the Rockies host the Braves. Tonight, the Rockies in San Diego, the home of Ron Burgundy and Ian Desmond, making himself right at home at Petco Park. Smacked a 2-run homer. Desi batting .462 to start the season. Rockies lead right now 5-2 in the 7th. And now to the Broncos. And we met Sua Cravens today at Dove Valley. We met him last week on this social media post after he was traded from Washington to Denver. A whole new world for Sua. He can add a whole new dimension to the Broncos defense. Big safety, he can cover tight ends, come up, play linebacker, stuff the run. He said today he's all good. Recovered from knee surgery and a concussion, and he's all in with this Broncos defense. Welcome to Xfinity Sports Extra. It was an absolutely beautiful Sunday in Denver, sunny and warm. But it was dark and cold at Dove Valley. The Broncos' playoff hopes are officially over. No playoffs, no winning season, and now you have to believe when it's all over in 2 weeks, the Broncos will also have no owner, no head coach, and no franchise quarterback. Other than that, everything's great. A home loss to Cleveland. which followed a bad loss to the Niners and a decision that'll go down in infamy. Fourth quarter, under 5 minutes to go, Broncos down 17-13, 4th and 1 at the 6-yard line. Vance decided to kick a field goal. What? They were 5 for 7 on 4th downs last week. Are you playing to win? Are you kicking and screaming? No, they were just kicking.
It was my decision to take points.
The decision came up 1 point short. All right, Troy, it's always easy to second guess after the fact, but when it's a must win and you play it safe, you don't really pass the eye test as a head coach. I mean, I, for one, wanted to see fans take the headset off, throw it down, gather the team around, say, come on, let's go for it. Hit people in the helmets, grab face masks. Get out there, the season's on the line. You're making this 1 yard. I would have felt so much better either way if they'd have made it or not.
I'll have what he said.
Welcome to sports, and this was supposed to be a Victory Monday, celebrating the Broncos' 4th win in a row and a 5-way tie for that last wild card spot in the AFC. Instead, it's a Blue Monday, just another manic Monday, a missed opportunity Monday. Broncos let a 2-10 team beat them with so much on the line. They let a tight end named Kittle in bits get wild and loose for 210 yards receiving in the first half. All right, the Nuggets take on the Grizzlies tonight at Pepsi Center with a new face, Swaggy P. Anybody over there familiar with a Swaggy P?
No.
Nope.
Okay, we'll fill you in next on Denver 7 Sports. And Case Keenum, he has got to prove he's the guy these last 3 games, or we're going to need a new quarterback. Case, the 27th rated passer in the league, 24th in touchdown passes. That's bad. Uncle Rico, Rico Suave, Johnny Moxon, Reno Hightower, Paul Crew, Willie Beeman, Shane Falco, Johnny Utah, all better than that. Vance Joseph said today, Case was signed to be better. He's got to stop trying not to lose and go all out to win. And the happiest man in the world award goes to Luka Doncic of the Mavs, assist to DeAndre Jordan, and my name is Luka, and I'm happy. Yay! Rainbows and unicorns! And a win for Dallas, 101-76 over the Magic. Now to the Broncos, hosting the Browns Saturday night at Mile High, and oh, what might have been. Oh, Baker Mayfield and Vance Joseph right here together at the Senior Bowl, a hug, a handshake. Today, Vance called Baker exciting and dangerous, like James Bond or Ethan Hunt or Jason Bourne or Shannon Ogden. Vance also said Case Keenum needs to be more aggressive and take more chances. Who do you think he'd rather have at quarterback right now? Case has 3 more games to get exciting and dangerous. Here's Broncos insider Troy Rink. Welcome to Sports Extra. The Broncos want Kirk Cousins. I'm not talking about the organization and John Elway. Yeah, they do. But the Broncos players. Does this look like love to you? Today, C.J. Anderson and Von Miller on a Super Bowl media tour said just that on NFL Network and the Dan Patrick Show.
We need Kurt. I would like to have Kurt.
Bringing Kirk Cousins, our offense can be what we want it to be, for the future.
Thanks, guys. Trevor Siemian and Paxton Lynch did not say. Free agency begins on March 14th. Lots of teams, as you heard, will be in the hunt for Kirk, and he will not come cheap. We leave you with this. Back to the Cowboy downhill at Steamboat. This from the pain and suffering department. Cowboy splits. Oh, that's got to hurt. But look at him. He kept a straight face. Cowboys are tough, man. No sign of pain on that face for sure.
Kept his chaps on.
Whew.